Hello and welcome to Dr. Dorian's House of Killers, where we take a look at all your favorite killers and see how they could be implemented into Dead by Daylight. A couple of things before we start. First, I believe killers should have two different types of powers, at least in some aspect. They could have multiple powers, whereas one is a varying power and the other one are permanent. So the idea behind it is because survivors, for example, have toolbox and so on and so forth, that you can equip a different type of power with that killer, at least base power. So I'll have alternating powers for the killers. The second thing is I feel that a map effect, regardless of what power is equipped, should spawn on the map, so that even though people know it's that killer, they don't know which base power did he take. That means it's a bit more of a guessing game, and it's not, oh, it's a Myers. Let's see, does he level up? Okay, then it's not a peekaboo. Okay, does he take long for stocking? Okay, it's a endless tier 3. That just makes it a bit more random, I feel. If you have base powers and, of course, different add-ons that then affect the one base power this way or that way, it just makes it harder to assume what the killer took along, my opinion. Okay, today we are going to start with the killer is the Leprechaun from the Jacksepticeye. I mean, from the Leprechaun edition. The Leprechaun, as always, we will start off with speed. Has a speed of 110%. That's 4.4 meters per second. He is small, and he has a medium tear radius. Okay, the map effect is glittering prizes, more or less. The map is littered with lots of gold coins. Coins double the chance of getting a great skill check. So the great skill check zone is increased. And the longer you hold a coin, the higher your luck. The maximum value of luck is reached after 5 minutes of holding a coin. When escaping with a coin, you held on to for at least 5 minutes plus, you get 100% more blood points and can keep the coin as a map offering, which is an ultra rare luck map offering then. Survivors with a coin in hand have their aura revealed. If the coin is dropped, the aura reveal continues for half the time the coin was held. So in effect, I don't know if the aura reading effect for the killer would start right away, but the idea is if you rob a leprechaun of his money, he knows, and maybe it would be like a delay, like a couple of seconds delay, and then the aura reading would start. But that's the idea behind it. And of course, just because you let go of it, you shouldn't mean that you're absolved of the punishment of stealing from a leprechaun, right? So, when a survivor picks up a coin, when a survivor picks up a coin, the leprechaun becomes a 115%, 4.6 meter per second movement speed killer. The effect fades 10 seconds after dropping the coin. So the leprechaun, while chasing somebody who holds a coin, is also faster. Okay, now, first ability. Hammering shoes. When a survivor is down, the leprechaun can enchant his shoes. Enchanted shoes leave scratch marks for longer and have reduced movement speed. If a coin is held for 20 seconds, the enchantment disappears. So that's sort of the counter. Of course, I'm not sure if it should be 10 seconds, if it should be 30 seconds. It also depends on, do you have your aura reading right away, or is it does it take a moment? So those are kind of dynamics that would have to be adjusted. But just keep in mind, all the values that I say can be placeholders. It can be more or less. Alternate power 2. First alternate power. Curse of Greed. Curse activates on occasion when a skill check was not great. Instead of repairing the generator, progress doesn't change. So it looks like you're repairing, but you don't see the progress bar going up. If the skill check failed, the chances of activating are increased, and instead of progress staying unchanged, the progress of the generator gets damaged at the speed it would normally be repaired. So you fail a skill check. If you do a normal skill check and it's not a great skill check, nothing happens. You just it stays that way for a duration. If probably until you let go and then start repairing again. Not quite sure. We'll see. I wrote this down a while ago. If you fail a skill check, you not only don't repair, but you actually damage in the speed that you would normally repair. So if Athanophobia is active, you actually damage it slower. If you have some kind of toolbox active, you damage it faster, and so on and so forth. The curse can be cancelled with a great skill check, and if a coin is held for 20 seconds, the curse disappears. So yeah, that's how it was. Okay, so you can pick up a coin again to dispel the curse, but you can also wait for a skill check to appear, which of course is helpful if the progress doesn't change. But if the progress is changing and you don't want to pick up a coin, you in effect damage or do something else where you can get a skill check, and you wait for an effect. For a skill check to come and try to get a great skill check, then it disappears. Okay, so power 2, greed. The leprechaun can teleport to gold coins. Teleporting to a coin or walking over it gives a speed boost of 10% for 10 seconds, for example. New coins respawn or spawn every 15 seconds when the leprechaun picks them up. So you have coins at random on the map. He can warp to one, or he can run over it to get a small speed boost, which of course would stack if a survivor holds a coin and the leprechaun is a bit faster. Of course, one would have to see how to balance it out, but that's the downside to holding the coin. That's the idea behind it. Okay, perks. Fog of Greed. Fog increases by 1, 2, 3, depending on the map offering. So it's similar to a fog offering, a map offering, similar to a map offering, and it stacks with a map offering. That means it makes the vision harder, or increases vision, or decreases vision. You have more fog on the map. Curse of Luck. Survivors' luck is reduced by 1, 2, 3 per unrepaired gen. So the more gens you repair, the more luck is unlocked. That means at the beginning you have like 5% up to 15% reduced luck. Of course, that would probably not reduce it. It's not like you have 4% luck on the hook and then 15, so you have minus 11. No, it would be whatever. It would be 15%. Reduced from the 4, so maybe 3 something, or what? Who knows? But that's what it would, how more or less. Sore Feet. That's the third perk. Every 175 and 50 steps that are not taken while crouched trigger Sore Feet. Sore Feet trigger exhaustion. Sore Feet can be removed by patching up shoes or waiting out exhaustion. So if you walk normally, you get a Sore Feet, which trigger exhaustion. And you can either patch up your shoes, sort of like cleansing, or you wait until the exhaustion runs out. And the question how long the exhaustion would take, that would still be up for debate. Anyway, that would be my take on the Leprechaun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments on it, any ideas how to improve it, or different types of powers you would have given them, write them in the comments below or tweet at me. Come into my Twitch. I stream every Monday And Tuesday, Monday German D&D, Tuesday Dead by Daylight, and every other week I stream Wednesdays and Fridays survival crafting and retro games or whatever I feel like. Hop in to the stream, talk with me. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And if you have any suggestions for killers, tell me. I will make a video of this. This killer, by the way, was also suggested by Crowchild. And therefore, Crowchild, I thank you for this suggestion. Once again, thank you for giving another suggestion. I hope you liked it. And till next time, toodles.